Hello everyone, we are from Group 2 and today we will presentation about Forex.
Point 1. Basic principle of Forex. Definition of Forex. The foreign exchange market, or abbreviated Forex, is a type of trade or transaction that trades the currency of a country against other countries' currencies. Currency pairs or pairs involving the main money markets in the world for 24 hours continuously sustainable. What is traded in the foreign exchange or Forex market? The answer, of course, is money. Currencies are traded in foreign exchange in pairs through Forex brokers or dealers. For example, Euro versus US dollar or pound sterling versus yen. The three basic principles in the Forex market include: first, understanding buying and selling rates is always seen from the side of the bank, money changer, or foreign exchange trader. Second, the selling rate is always higher than the buying rate, or it is better that the buying rate is always lower than the selling rate. Third, the buying or selling rate of currency foreign exchange is the same as the buying or selling rate of the opponent's currency Forex. The main principle of Forex trading is to buy currency at a lower price and sell it at a higher price, making a profit on the difference. But despite its speculative nature, Forex is not a game of luck, it is a serious job, which has become a stable source of income for many traders. Functions of the foreign exchange market include: A. As a meeting place to obtain information about the state of the foreign exchange market. B. As a place to obtain information on foreign currency exchange rates. C. As a place to buy and sell foreign currency. D. Organizing international payment transaction. E. Providing short-term credit facilities for international payments. Benefits of foreign exchange. A. The inflow of foreign currency can bring in foreign exchange. B. Can find out the exchange rate of a country. C. Can adjust the prices of goods and services when there is a change in the value of foreign currency. D. Make it easier for people and institutions to conduct foreign trade. By knowing the value of foreign currencies, they can know Indonesia.
Currency pair is the quotation of two different currency, with the value of one currency being quoted against the other. The first list currency of a currency being quoted against the other. The first list currency of a currency pair is called the best currency is one that left, and the second currency is called the quote currency is one that right. Trading currency pair is conducted in the foreign exchange market, also known as the forex market. It is the largest and most liquid market in the financial world. When you buy a currency pair from a forex broker, you buy the best currency and sell the quote currency. Conversely, when you sell the currency pair, you sell the best currency and receive the quote currency. Currency pair are quoted based on their bid or buy and ask price sell. For example, which lists the US dollar as the best currency and the yen as the quote currency. Let's say that the value of the dollar and the currency pair is 110 yen. This means that 1 US dollar is equal to 110 yen, even though it's expressed in terms of yen. Pair's actual value equals 1 unit of the best currency, which is the US dollar. Of course, the value changes almost constantly because the forex market operates 24 hours a day. Three types of currency pair. Number 1. Major pair. The bid or ask spread varies among the different currency pair. Pair with the large bid or ask spread usually have the less trading activity, while pairs with the small trade amounts. These activity pairs are often referred to as the major. US dollar. Major currency pairs include Euro or US dollar or Japanese yen, and others. And number 2, pair cross. Currency pairs, which are also referred to as minor currency pairs, are still pretty much traded, but not as mainstream major pairs. Currency pair cross include Euro versus pound sterling, or Euro versus yen Japan, and others. And number 3, exotic pair. Exotic pair is a currency pair of developing country with a high economic rate. The currency of this country are paired with US dollar or euro.
Exchange rate. Exchange rate is also comparison of values. That is when there is an exchange between two different currencies. Then it will produce a comparison on the value or price of that currency. Exchange rates are also often referred to as currency exchange rate. Exchange rates play an important role in transactions, especially in export and import activities. Why? Because the exchange rate is able to translate various prices with different currencies from other countries. Forex is divided into two groups. First, physical foreign exchange. Physical currency is usually in the form of foreign currency or money from other countries in the form of currency, whether in the form of banknotes, state banknotes, or coins. Second, non-physical foreign exchange. Non-physical forex is usually in the form of demand deposits or securities. Examples include checks, money orders, international money, travelers, and checks. Current forex system. First, floating or free exchange system. This floating system means the creation of an exchange rate that can only be used at the place where the transaction takes place. Second, fixed rate system. Unlike the case with floating, the exchange rate will be determined by the government. In a sense, the value of the currency exchange rate absolutely depends on the government's share. Third, controlled exchange system. This next foreign exchange system will also involve the central bank in a country to allocate the use of foreign currency in that country. This controlled exchange rate can also be said to be a combination of the two systems discussed earlier.
Applications Forex in real world or business. Basically, Forex trading is the same as buying and selling in general. If the others trading there are buyers and sellers, Forex trading also requires buyers and sellers. The difference is there are no physical meeting between the buyer and the sellers in Forex, and all of these activities are mediated by arbitration institutions, or known as the brokers. So, how foreign exchange works? The brokerage company will be a gathering place for transactions carried out in retail by investors who are under it, to be forwarded to the market or exchange. After the broker collects all orders made by investors, the brokers will forward it to the stock exchange or other large banks. For example, there is an investor who sees an opportunity that the euro will strengthen against the US dollars. As an investor looking for profit, the step taken by the investor is to buy euro to be kept until the euro strengthens against the US dollars, and then sell it back. To make the purchase transactions for the euro, the investors makes a purchase through a broker. Orders were also made through the Forex platform, and finally the investors had made a purchase of 10,000 euro. Now we suppose that 1 euro is 1.3940 US dollars, and this exchange rate will change at any second. If I go long on the euro US dollars pair, then I bet that the euro will go up against the US dollars. And then the exchange rate went up to 1.3947 US dollars. Now, with 1 euro, I can buy 1.3947 US dollars. To find out how much I just made is for 10,000 euros, it would have bought me 10,940 US dollars. But after my bet was done, 10,000 euros bought me 13,947 US dollars. In just a while, I made a profit of 7 US dollars as the euro was up 7 pips against the dollars. In this case, 1 pip is worth 1 US dollars because the difference between the selling price and the purchase price is 7 US dollars. So I will get the profit 7 US dollars.
And point 5. The implication for a country finance from the influence of other country. Influence of the other country to our country from forex transaction is exchange rate fluctuation. When the demand for currency increase, the supply remained or decrease, then the currency exchange rate will weaken. The impact of currency depreciation is number 1, business the important as raw materials, and increase foreign debt, price instability, availability of basic goods, which is carried out by importing, a country inflation. When country inflation rate is high, the value of the local currency is low and vice versa. This is while drop the local currency exchange and red country interest rate. Interest rates also affect the operation of the forex market. This is because when making a transaction, the bank will see change in interest rate on the national or global capital market. And for example, the exchange rate of the rupiah against the US dollar had dropped from 9,500 rupiah to 12,000 rupiah to 1 US dollar, and many business owners were worried at the time. Just imagine if the importing company has a debt of $500,000 since October 2030 but only matter on December 31, 2013. The question is, how much loss has been suffered due to the difference in exchange rate? The answer is 500,000 US dollar times 30,000 is 1.5 billion Indonesian rupiah. That's aside then in just 3 months, the debt that must be paid is very high in value. There is a statement that say, can you increase the price of the goods which are imported when they are sold domestically? So the answer is yes. If they are retail goods, what if the goods are sold under contract and the price has been agreed upon? Then it will not be safe, for the reason it must be.
Our group chooses palm oil. The reason why we choose palm oil is because it's the most consumed and even produced type of oil in the world. As a plantation commodity, palm oil is a very productive crop capable of producing 7 times more oil than rapeseeds and 11 times more than soybeans per hectare. Also, the oil is relatively cheap, easy to produce, and very stable to be used for a variety of foods, cosmetics, hygiene products, and can be used as a source of biofuels and biodiesels. Let's assume at harvest time the company can produce 100 trees per block of each 20 trees. To count the bunches that can be harvested, for example, 24 bunches, harvest density is 0.24 or 1 per 4, means that from every 4 trees, one ripe bunch will be harvested. The average weight of one bunch is 12 kilograms. Then the estimate harvest is 6,451 kilograms per month in 2 hectares. So, if we have 32 hectares in a matter of per 2 hectares get a yield of 6,451 kilograms, then if we have 32 hectares, so we have 105,216 kilograms, then the harvest in a year is 1,238,592 with the age of 5 years of palm oil at the price of 2,000 per kilogram. The income obtained is 2,477,184,000 rupiah. Indonesia is also a country with a dominant palm oil producers and the largest exporter of palm oil. Export-import of Indonesian palm oil is carried out in the form of palm oil, other palm oil, palm kernel oil, and other kernel oil. So how? Now you already understand about Forex, right?